What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave. We are back for a whole new year doing the thing in the man cave.
What it do? 2020.
2020, they say it's
All
a
up
year
in there.
of perfect vision, all that good stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. Honestly, it just feels like another year, another day to me.
Hey
to
man,
be
everybody gotta
honest.
have good eyesight this year. If you
Yeah,
ain't got good
2020
eyesight
vision.
this year, you ain't gonna never have it. It's just over with. Just kill yourself.
Yeah. Dude, stop killing people off. he
Always kill
be
himself.
killing people off, man. He be
Always
like, kill
kill
yourself.
Hey look, man, do us a favor, man.
No, but you know what be killing me though?
Swim back
What?
upstream.
Yo, my sister-in-law say you should have kept swimming.
Yeah.
You should have kept swimming.
Just keep swimming.
As my
That's
daddy
exact-
would say, you test tube, baby.
Test tube, baby. Robin Harris.
Yeah.
Yo, so we in the man cave. As always, I got my boys in here. To my left, to my right. Let's start with my left. My man Mike, my brother from another mother,
What
is in the
up?
building. Just got finished celebrating. What you got finished celebrating? Oh,
Watch
J5.
that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, J5. J5. There you go.
Yo.
So always got my man Mike in the building with us. We wouldn't be able to do this without him. We would. We'd just be doing it somewhere else technically. In his man cave, my man Black. I turned his B around on his cup. We drink out of his glasses. So, and of course he put his face forward.
That's right.
But my man Black is in the building.
What's up?
We
2020 in the house.
2020 in the house, in the vision. Yo, talk about kill yourself. You know what be killing me though? I always say killing me because we always say put stuff in the air. Why when people decide to go hurt, like let's say people decide to hurt their spouse or hurt like somebody else because somebody else done did them wrong, they want to shoot up everything and everybody and then kill themselves. Why don't they just kill themselves first?
Yeah, man, they should just kill themselves, man. Just that's what really kill yourself.
Just in all that mess.
Because when honestly, you just made me think about that when you said kill yourself. I'm like, yeah, kill yourself. Don't kill nobody else. Kill yourself. We don't need the violence with everybody. Why everybody got to die?
Yeah.
Why can't you just die?
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So to his point, kill yourself. Not y'all, not everybody.
No,
Kill
not,
yourself.
not y'all.
Yeah, because if you killed yourself, then you wouldn't be able to watch us, Millionaire Man Cave, here on RETV.
RETV.
If you have not downloaded the app, I'm pretty sure you are watching this via the website. Download the app on your Android or iTunes, Apple device, whatever they call it nowadays. RETV is the only way you're going to get Millionaire Man Cave unless you're watching it on YouTube or on the RETV website, re-tv.net. Yo, it's a bunch of new shows and stuff coming.
You mean R-E dash, like that line, like minus sign?
Dash, like the minus sign.
Yeah, minus sign, R-E, minus sign.
Dash, minus sign, whatever you want to call it.
Dash TV.net, right?
Dash TV.net.
I mean, because I'm telling you, I know some people, man, they need to know that, man. They need, because they be typing in R-E dash D-A-S-H. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You got the D spelled.
D-A-S-H.
See? You got and then they go and type it in the keyboard.
Yeah, hold up. Matter of fact, type it in the screen for everybody. Let me type it. R-E, what you say it was?
Dash
TV
dot.
net. There it is.
That thing right there. re-tv.net. Yo, so retv.net. Matter of fact, we've been doing this show for quite some time. Great success. We want to try something new. We've had a lot of questions that have come in from a lot of women, and we're gonna start with a segment where it's called Ask Man Cave.
We got a question there?
Pretty simple. We got Ask Man Cave. We got some questions that'll come through each show. And if you got a question, feel free to go ahead and send your question in to info@re-tv.net. Again, that's info@ret. Damn, I don't. What is it? info@re-tv.net. Net.
Net.
Man,
you're
you.
messing my choreography, my
Net.
symphony thing up, man.
We'll figure it out. We'll know.
Do that again,
We'll
man.
figure out what station and what
TV
network we on.
.net, man.
Info.
Get it right. Info.
At re-tv.net.
Got it.
Stay off them drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody here is on drugs. Thank you. This man is crazy. So let's.
Your brain on drugs.
You gonna watch the
One of these damn remote controls actually starts the video. I don't know. Let's try this one.
Yeah.
All right. Video.
So, Man Cave, this is my question to you. What do you want from us women? We get on Facebook, I hear all these responses. Do you want a woman who's going to be submissive? Do you want a woman who's going to cook? Do you want a woman who's going to get your head 5 times a week? What do you want? Because I, honest to God, I don't know. And I have not been able to have a guy at least give me his top 5 things of what he wants from me.
All right, so fellas, y'all heard her. The question is, what do men want from women? She gave some very specific examples. Do you want a woman that's submissive? Do you want a woman that gives you head 5 times a week? Do you want a woman that cooks? Do you want a woman that cooks? What is your top 5 that men want
From women.
from women?
I definitely can't back off that 5 times a week.
Nah,
I'll take that.
honestly, okay, and so
I'll take that.
I'll say, when a man thinks about a woman, me personally, I don't usually think about 5 things I want from her.
Right.
Like, I usually just don't think, oh, when I'm getting with, when I got with my wife, there's 5 things I want from my wife. Oh, I gotta have head 5 times a week. Don't get me wrong. There was a level of standards. There was a level of, expectations and things like that we talked about. But I don't think I came up with a top 5, dog. I don't think I came up with a top 5 that I was like, if my wife was to say to me today, what's your top 5 you want from me? Now, don't get me wrong. I could probably come up with a top 5, but I ain't gonna lie. That top 5 may change today. It may change next week. It may change next year.
I mean, as she was hitting it off, I was ready to pull out my list and start writing stuff down.
Hey.
Because I really don't think about it like that either.
Absolutely. We don't think about none of the stuff like that.
Nope.
Let's just use what she said in her question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want a woman to be submissive?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Do you want a woman to give you head 5 times a week plus more? Yes.
The answer is yes. 5 times
Do
a
we
day.
want a woman that will cook? Yes. And then she topped it off with, I don't know. I just don't know. But see, let me tell you what we don't want.
Okay.
I don't want a woman who's going to be submissive and throw it in my face every time. I don't want a woman who's going to give me head 5 times a week, and then after the 5th time, all right, you done. No more. I don't want one that's going to cook and be like, I done did this for you. See, it ain't the point of what you do. It's the point of you being there for the man, making him feel like he is important to you and like he's the one for you. Mm-hmm. I think that is what men want, because we can get all this stuff that you just put on this list from anywhere.
That's true. Very true.
We can go buy all this other stuff.
That's very true.
I can go to strip club right now and they'll do exactly what I tell them to do.
Don't stop, pump that, let me see you do the brown.
You know what I'm saying? I can everything that she named on that list. It ain't a point of the act. It's the point of it's your inner feeling about how you feel about that man. Just let that man know that he is the one for you, and that hey, you respect him and you love him. It's another lot. Some things a man got to do too to get that. But yeah, we just don't want the acts, because the acts can be done by anybody.
Yeah, because if you were to be submissive, if you were to give head, give sex, if you were to cook, whatever it may be that you listed off, or whatever you women are like, oh, I should give, and because I gave, he should do. If you're just doing it out of obligation, right. I did it because I'm obligated to do it. I did it because da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't mean a hill of beans to us. And we don't look, and you still can get treated like the next chick.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it with Just I had to think about it when I said it. If you're not doing it with passion, that's why I had to think about it when I said it, because we all want it done with passion. But if you're not doing it with passion and because you truly want to,
Do it sloppily.
if you're not doing it with passion because you truly want to, and that's anything, whether that's being submissive, whether that's giving sex, whether it's cooking because you truly, not because, let me just go ahead and do my wifely duty. Then it doesn't mean the hill of beans. It's honestly, I tell you now, I don't want it.
Right.
I don't want it.
Right.
I don't. If you're going, because like you said, you can get it from anywhere. There can be another woman. There can be. You can get it from. You can pay for it. You can, whatever the case is, you can get it from anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you have to list off a top 5, that's why I said I really don't think about a top 5 that I necessarily need from a woman in order for her to meet my needs per se.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I need a woman that is supportive. Mm-hmm. I need a woman who I know at the end of the day when I come home, I'm respected, that she supports me in the things that I do and this, that, and the third. I don't go, she ain't give me head 5 times this week. She like that ain't on the shit. She missed that mark. Nah, like everybody think
you
on
only
that.
2 more next week.
Hey. It's Sunday, 11:50. You only did it 4 times.
You better get to work.
No, ain't nobody doing
But
that.
loyalty, respect, things like that. Okay, I can go down that road.
Yeah. And the key point,
respect.
women, is when you got a man, when that's your exclusive man, and that man, and you his woman, that's what he wants from you. He want all that other stuff. Guess what? He was getting head before he met you. Somebody was cooking. Either he can cook. He probably got you cooking.
I was about to say
he probably cooked for you.
I was about to say, in my
And
house,
you like,
I
ooh,
cook.
girl, he can cook. His wings is awesome. He don't even burn them, girl. Golly. Stuff like that. That's how he got you. Matter of fact, that was my line. Hey, trying to come in the crib, cook some wings. That was it. I ain't say nothing else.
Cooking some wings. They was falling for the wings, though.
Wings, dog. That's it. Wings. My line was, hey, what's up? Trying to come to the crib? We got to cook out. Wings.
Okay.
I ain't had nothing else. I ain't had to say nothing else. So he probably got you from cooking. All right. So don't think you got to cook for him. And women really think that we gonna starve if they don't cook for us. They really believe that if they don't cook for us, we will die.
I don't eat McDonald's, but I will eat McDonald's.
Hey, I was just it ain't the 5. It's a million things that you can do. It's 10 million things that you can do, but do it with a mind that you respect the man and he is the one for you. And see, women think being submissive is just doing what a man say. Mm-hmm. And then when he messes up or does something wrong, you can throw it in his face. That ain't it. When you really in tune with your man, y'all suffer and y'all go through the hard and bad times together. And if you got a good man, he will respect that and he will give you back what you're asking from him. And if he ain't, then you got the wrong one. Move on. Just step.
Wow.
Keep moving. But a lot of women try to stay with the wrong dude.
Yeah.
So you're doing the right thing with the wrong person.
Trying to turn him into what they want him to be.
Yeah.
And by doing that, they in turn ask, well, what is it you want from me? Because if I can give you what you want, these top 5 that you want, then in turn, you'll be happy, you'll stay with me, whatever the case may be, those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No, not that head 5 times going, well, bring it on over here.
Right, yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you, don't no man want that. All right, just go ahead and so I can go to sleep right quick. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Whip it out for me. Like, nah.
You sleeping in a ninja suit. Talking about you gotta pull your mask down before you do it. No, nobody want that mess, man. Get yourself together. All right, man. I guess.
Okay.
Baby, I hope we answered your question. And AKA drop the dude. If you do all that and you do it right and you do it happily and you do whatever you do and you do it the way you say, oh, I do everything, I do it right, well, I just don't know. Well, here's what I'm telling you. You got the wrong dude. That's what you don't know.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Move on to the next. And don't get in the head so fast.
Okay,
That's a big one.
Don't get me wrong, I ain't turning down head, but if you do it,
Oh, I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about the other cats. I ain't talking about me. I'm just talking about y'all other cats out there. Hey, give me mine. I get mine. You try not to give me mine. You want to.
That's a line from my movie.
Hey.
It's like, you don't got to say mine. I want mine right now.
What Martin said? Get the step. Don't worry about being the wrong dude.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question, baby.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy
2020 vision.
2024.
Yeah.
Sorry, inside joke.
2024.
2024. Hey, so ladies, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to send them in. We will answer your questions. Info, I'm going to get this right. Info, INFO, at re-tv.net.
I got a wand around here somewhere.
We don't trust him and his wands because last time he tried to come up with a bell, the bell, I don't remember, the bell was something completely off. So I don't trust
what
it.
happened
Whatever.
to our bell,
I
man?
gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back. I gotta remember to
need
bring
my
it back.
bell.
Man, what you looking for?
I mean, it's so bad around here, man. I know the table look clean, but the floor is just hard. We got bottles everywhere on the floor.
Yeah, bottles.
They got, and this is no exaggeration, he got crates.
Oh, man crates. Oh, yeah.
He got man crate.
Crate. Oh, get my crate, man. Get my crate. Man, I just want to say thank you to my boy, man. This was a nice gift for Christmas. It's called a man crate. Y'all ain't never had one of these, man. You really got to get in here. It comes.
Oh, there was the.
It comes closed up like this, man. It comes closed up, and you just can't open it. You got to get in here and do. Oh, you know what? Man, we need sponsors. Man crate, send your money in, and we will advertise your product later on. But I want to give my boy for giving me that nice gift, man.
Most definitely.
And but y'all don't get no free stuff, but they got the nice cups with my name all on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my signature. What you call it? Inside and stuff. Drink.
Yeah.
On the inside of it. Yeah, we got all that. Yeah.
Topic of the day, fellas. Topic of the day.
What is the topic of the day?
All right. So, question.
What's the question?
I know a lot of people, and none of us, all three of us are married, and a lot of y'all may be married, a lot of y'all have in relationships. I know this is a question that comes up because we all deal with issues in our marriage at some point in time. I have not met a person yet who's had the perfect marriage, no issues, right?
Yeah, no such thing as
No
perfect
such
marriage.
thing. Do you feel comfortable, or should you talk to anybody else outside of your marriage when it comes to conflict? And I don't mean talking to in the sense of, oh, I'm gonna go talk to this chick because me and my girl having issues. Okay. But let's say you and your wife have a problem, right? And it's some stuff that you gotta get off your chest. Just because, hey, every now and then we all gotta talk to somebody about something. Would you talk to this man right here if you and your wife was going through something in particular?
So should I run to my mama every time my wife make me mad?
Exactly. Should you?
No. I don't think so. Just keep it real, keep it 100 with you. I feel like every man or every person, women normally have it and we don't. But every man needs a circle. You know, that group of friends, that man cave, or what have you, that you can bounce ideas off of. Positive, but also negative. In case things do come up, you can get good sound advice from your circle. Right. So I feel like men should have that circle. Women, like I said, usually do.
Yeah, most women do,
and we don't.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I don't think that you should go out and broadcast your business to every family member and every friend that you have that there's problems going on or negative stuff, because that's all they see. That's all they're going to see is the negative that's coming from you. They don't see the full picture.
Yep.
Right.
Just to, I guess, sidetrack on it, I had to ask my man. He used to come and bounce, I'm in his circle, so he would bounce things off of me, and I would hear a lot of negative stuff. And so I had to ask him, I said, now, out of 100%, how much of that is this happening?
Right.
How much of that is negative? Because I had to get a full picture.
Keep it in perspective. That's the way keep it in perspective.
Exactly. I had to keep it in perspective. I had to get a full picture of it. to say, okay, because I was ready to say, hey, you need to leave. But, I had to get a real perspective. And, he was like, it's only a percentage of the time. I'm like, okay, all right, well, just handle it the way that you need to handle it.
Yeah. I think it's good. Like, I think you brought up a really valid point.
Yeah, he did.
To one, keep it in perspective.
Yep.
Because, like I said, we all go through stuff, and you have to sit there and really think about the fact of and this is a little bit off topic, but what I started in my house this year is a positivity jar, right? Okay. And what a positivity jar is basically something happened to you positive, you do something positive.
Man, slow down when you say that, man.
A positivity jar?
I thought you said a pot to piss in jar. What the?
A positivity jar. So if you do something positive or something positive happens to you within your day, not a pot to piss in jar, you write it on a little note card, fold it up, and stick it in the positivity jar.
Okay.
So that way, at the end of the year, you go back and look at all the things that have happened positive or you have done positive in your life to keep your year in perspective, because we can get so caught up in the negative things that happen that we sit there and go, oh, my life ain't this and this, that, and the third. Or you can say, my wife ain't this, my husband ain't this because she did this and she did that and he did this and he did that. But like you said, that can literally be, I'll use my company as an example, this much of negativity when it's a whole full cup of positivity left that you ain't thinking about. Mm-hmm. So I think, like you said, keeping it in perspective, how much of this truly is out of a 0 to 100% does this truly affect, or this has been happening in your relationship? Right. Because and that's why I think your boys come into play. Because like I said, he probably would have never thought about that had you not brought it to his attention. Yes. He'd have been wallowing in the fact of, oh, I'm in my feelings and this is how I feel, blah, 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 blah. But his boy come around and go, yo, out of 0 to 100, how much is that? And now he's sitting there going, oh, okay, okay. And so I think it's good to have a circle to talk to. And I think it should be literally a circle. It should not be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, who knows everything that goes on inside of your marriage or inside of your relationship. Right. Because then, like you said, now everybody think your wife ain't crap because you done put out there, she did this, he did that, she did this. And all they see is negativity. Mm-hmm. And so now everybody knows negative Sally, but don't know nothing about the positive stuff that she done did all year long that done kept you happy. The 5 times a week head she done gave you, like old girl done said in her
that
question
was sloppy.
She was submissive.
Fire time.
She was submissive and she
fired
cooked. She was submissive and she cooked. Don't nobody know nothing about none of those things, but all they know about on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and every other social media aspect, because you didn't put it out there, is, oh, she done pissed me off, and because this, that, and the third, da 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 da. So I agree. In that sense, you shouldn't be out there telling your story, your life, what goes on in your house to everybody in the world. But if I got a core group of brothers that literally can hold me accountable, and I mean hold me accountable, because sometimes I need somebody to say, yo, bro, it ain't her, it's you. Right. Bro, it ain't her, it's you. You need to take a look at yourself, and you might need to get your stuff together. Or, yo, dog, you ain't acting right, dog. I can't roll with you on this one.
Yeah, okay.
I can't roll with you on this one, dog. You got to go ahead and get your stuff together.
Boy, 2020, man, what y'all was on it tonight. Y'all must have been to some seminars over the break while we was gone. I mean, why y'all ain't tell me y'all was going to Dr. Phil's Chakra, Tony Robbins.
He was at Oprah's
seminars,
Super Soul sessions.
Oprah's, yeah. God, man, y'all took all my thoughts, man. Y'all ain't got nothing left to say, but yeah, that man, yeah, both of y'all, man, y'all hit that, man. So I guess I could my answer is just no. You don't need to run to your loved ones and your close-knit circle and complain about what's going on in your life. Because guess what? Just like you said, because listen, you can't take back what you say. And so once you come to somebody closely that's gonna be in contact with both of y'all, once you tell that person something negative about the other person, they may not even believe it, but here's what you've done to them. That you've activated their reticular activator in their brain. So when that person does something remotely like what you said, they say, "Oh, I got evidence."
There you go. There you go.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So now check. It could be months later. Now you and your woman, y'all done banged it out. You done got 10 times sloppy. They don't know about that. And all they saying is, "Man, they still doing it." You know what I'm saying? And so, and my thing about the venting thing, man, I tell you what, no, man, I don't. If you gonna talk to somebody now, if you having a real situation in your relationship and you want some help and you don't know how to make it work or what you can do, I suggest you get some professional help from someone who is not going to be coming in contact with you and your spouse or loved one on a consistent basis. It's like a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? You go get unbiased information from somebody who knows what they're talking about. Because 9 times out of 10, you talking to somebody else right around you. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They can't give you no advice. Don't get advice from people that can't help you.
Okay.
And then here's my thing. Everything that if you want to just, man, I just need to vent. I ain't looking for no advice. I just want to vent. I still say do not vent to close ones, because guess what? That venting is just another word for saying I'm gonna say all this negative trash about somebody, and they ain't here to defend themselves.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so what I say is, hey, if you that want to vent, write down all that negative stuff. Don't hold back. You can cuss them out. You can say something about their mama, their grandmama. You can tell them what the food they cook. You can do that. You can write all that down. Get as nasty and cry on it if you want to. You take that paper and you write that stuff out and you hold it, and then you come back a week later and you read that letter. And you like, this really ain't true. Yeah. And you tear that letter up.
Yeah, that's another way.
That's how you vent. That's how you vent. Keep it to yourself, man. You got the answers to your own stuff, man. But just use the different things you can use, man. But don't share all that stuff with people, because you can't take it back.
That's true, but and to a certain degree, I agree with you. But to a certain degree, I disagree. And I think this is why women are successful in theirs, to a certain degree, because not all women are successful in their circles. I honestly think, real talk, if it depends on who your circle is and who you surround yourself with, because I'm not going to go to just anybody and vent, for starters. I'm not going to just go to anybody for advice. Or there are people who do that. There are people who say, you know what? I know I can go to Mike and I can vent because I know Mike is going to side with me. Mike is going to automatically say X, Y, and Z. But
or Mike ain't gonna side with me, but Mike ain't gonna say nothing.
Mike ain't gonna say nothing, right?
He'll keep it to himself.
But do you have a Mike, or do you have a black in your life that can say, you know what, bro? I know your wife, I know your husband, and I will not judge them based off what you told me, because I know what you told me. Bro, you talking out of pure emotion right now.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna look at and this. You been married how long?
So what? Married?
Yeah.
17.
Married how long?
19.
19, 20 years, right?
Yeah. 19.
Yeah. 7 years myself. 7.5 years, 8 years myself. So I'm going to go to somebody who I know who has been through some stuff, 19, 17 years, to say, you know what? Bruh, if I'm not going to talk to somebody who's been 3 years in the game, and be like, yo, this is my wife doing da-da-da. He don't know. Why am I going to talk to somebody who's been 2-3 years in the game? Why I'm going to go talk to somebody like, my grandparents who've been married for over 70 some odd years, who can sit down and tell me and say, you know what? I love your wife regardless, because I know what the type of woman she is, the type of wife she is, the type of mother she is, the type of blah, 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 blah. And I won't look at her any differently.
Right.
And say, I can give you this sound advice on how to make it through Because right now you just going through, bro.
Right.
But I know
Right.
at the end of the day, like you said, the next week you write down that stuff, you look at it, and you're gonna think of something completely different. So I do think personally, you should, as a man, now not all men, like I said, you don't go to every single one of your bros.
Right.
You don't go to. I think there should be one or two bros you can sit there and call up and be like, yo, she did da 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 da, and then they say, yo, they keep it in perspective for you. Yo, did you da 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 da? Or how long has it been? Or bro, you may just need to calm down. Or I feel you, and I'm just gonna listen and sleep this, bro, write this off and come back next week and see how you feel next week about it.
Right.
Because women do it. Women get in their little sister circles or whatever they call it, and they yada da da da. And I'm not saying it's all positive, because some women are catty and bitter, and because I ain't got a man, I don't want you to have a man, and so I'm gonna tell you need to leave him, and all this, that, and the third. And I think women should be tighter on their circles.
And women need. Here's the thing about women. See, women can give each other advice, because whoever you giving advice to, they ain't gonna follow it. They just want you to hear them, and then side with them. And then the only thing that makes the side better at home is that, oh, I found somebody that listens to me.
Right.
Now I love you again. Yeah, but I don't think all women sister groups is helpful.
It's not.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
they're
Not all of, that's why I
They
said.
are not.
That's why I said you have to.
I think we need to burn them.
That's what. But no, I'm saying you have to keep be real and keep true on who your sister circle, who your brother circle is. I tell you now, my wife got a friend, and I thought I was like you. I'm sitting there going, oh, you tell her all our business every time. You always run to her, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. Well, lo and behold, did I know? Her friend was actually telling her, girl, you need to chill out. Your man is a good man. He actually doing what he's supposed to do. You was the one who was actually wrong. And I'm going, whoa, what? Huh? What? I was like, wait, wait a minute. Wait, huh?
Hey, I don't know that friend, but somebody trying to get somebody something.
No, sir. No, sir.
Somebody saying, don't keep acting up you want to. Keep telling me everything.
So okay. So is that another downside of having a close sister circle or close brother circle? That if I tell you, and then, dang, I ain't think about that. Dang, dog, I ain't even think about that.
That's
if
why
I tell you so much about what my wife is doing negative, but yet you're back in your mind, you're going, bro, you don't even know how good your wife is.
Hey, look. I'm not saying. Hey, look. I just rather. Hey, look, man. I to each his own. But you should keep what's between you and your spouse and your loved one between y'all. And if you all cannot, if y'all having super problems, if you gonna seek help together. Don't do it separate, one on one. Because who you will fix? You ain't fixing but one person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you ain't doing that but fixing one person. Then you hoping. I mean, what good is? I mean, I don't know. I may be wrong, but if I decide to go get help with my marriage or my relationship, and I'm doing everything I can, and I'm changing everything I do, but my spouse is still doing the same stuff, that's driving me into frustration, driving me insane. Because then now I want to be the high road. Well, I went to see counseling, and you didn't, and I did this, and I did that. And when you talk about relationship, it ain't no what I did and what you did. It's what we do.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so that's why I say, hey, man, do that together and keep your friends and family out of it, man. Keep your friends and family out of it.
And I will say I believe in the counseling. I believe that a third party who is impartial, kind of like what Ty was saying too, a third party who's impartial, but it's professional.
Who don't care about neither one of y'all?
It's
True.
money.
And they tell you the truth.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, they tell you the truth because not only are they impartial, but they're trained in knowing how to read your speak. They're trained in knowing how to get to the bottom of that conflict. You guys are, on the surface fighting. Well, that professional knows how to get down underneath and get the underlying issues and figure out what's really going on. So I do think it's important and healthy to have counseling, not just as a conflict resolution, but just as a maintenance. So but that's in addition to the circle. That could be another topic, whatever. But definitely have your circle, fellas.
Hey man, I'm feeling kind of fuzzy, man. It feels like fun around here, man. We talking too professional.
Too professional. No, because I say
this stuff here wasn't strong enough. We need to go back to 2019, Grace.
This was Kool-Aid for me anyway.
Yeah, this is some.
But no, real talk, man. Like, cause men really don't. We don't talk. We don't vent. We don't. A lot of us don't go seek professional help. We don't. And I get what you're saying, and I get because if I come to y'all and all y'all hear is negative this, negative that, and you don't see the positive side of it, then hell, you think my life is in the pits 24/7. Yep. And yet alone, I didn't tell you. I done moved on from the issue that I originally told you about.
Yeah.
And so now you looking at my wife, oh, she a low down, dirty,
Yeah.
I get that. And and that's why I think that.
Because I don't know your wife, and I'm just saying your wife, but whoever in the situation, I know your wife, but I don't know your wife to a point to where I get to see those good times and the things that made you want to be with her. I don't get to see that. I get to hear about, I get to hear about the stuff that make you want to leave. Boy, I almost got real up in here for a second.
Hey, get real. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you're talking and you realize you say stuff in your head, you go, wait, that was actually... if I say that out loud...
Boy, I was about to let it fly for a second, man. I was like, whoa.
If I say that out loud...
Wait a minute. If this had been something dark, it would have been a lot of... I will be right back. The quality program's been interrupted.
We in man cave.
Hey, but because
we're in the safety of the
in honest to God, man. Hey, look, man. If you're my partner and all you bring me is problems, you're gonna have to find you another partner.
Yes, dog. I cannot stand negativity, negative people 24/7, dog.
If you continue now, if you got one particular problem that is just ailing you and you still trying to solve, I can deal with that. But bro, if you bringing me every time I see you, it's a problem. It's a problem, and I don't like problems. I'm not a problem solver. I'm a friend. Look. So you gotta take that somewhere else. And I know as harsh as that may seem, but when I say I'm a friend, you're like, well, ain't that friend so help you solve your problem?
And that's what I was gonna ask, because I got a homeboy that will call me up in a heartbeat, and he like, yo, dog, oh man, I need to talk to you. And I listen, and I'm just like, all right, bro, like, and if I got something to say, I'll say it, but I'm like,
man, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. I have partners, man. I got stuff, and sometimes stuff get tough for them, man, but heck, stuff get tough for all of us, man.
Yeah.
It's just man up. Get your stuff together. And guess what? I holler. Because when I am having a problem, for me, I ain't got time to hang out with the fellas. I ain't got time to be talking to other dudes. I'm finna hit this problem and I'm finna work on 90% of my time is solving that problem. And I'm gonna get to that point. And this is the truth. I had a partner that's been in downtime. What you need? What you plan on doing? I hit you back and find out if you did that. If you ain't did what you said you need to do to help solve this,
accountability.
I ain't talking to you no more.
Accountability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm holding you accountable.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna be talking with you about this same problem over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And you ain't doing that but talking. That's what I'm saying.
But okay, and that's what I'm saying. I got you. And the reason I say I got you, but at the same time I'm kind of like, to my point earlier, dog. If I know I got two brothers that I can truly and fully trust and know that, dog, at the end of the day, y'all got my back. Y'all are looking out for the betterment. It's not y'all's responsibility to look out for the betterment of me and my family. But you like, dog, I don't want to see my man suffer. Right. I don't want, I know his marriage is good and da-da-da-da-da. I should be able to say, yo, you got 17 years in the game, dog. I know you've been through some things. Let me come to you and be like, yo, Mike, let me hit you up with a question right quick, Joe, because I'm kind of going through something. I need your opinion. I need your thoughts. I need your advice. I mean, I think that's healthy.
I
think that's healthy.
I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. You can do that, but what you gonna do after I give you the advice? If you keep coming to me with the same thing and I ain't told you, you ain't putting no action to it, but I say, bro, look, I just think, you ain't doing your part.
But what if it's different issues? What if this month is, she nagging. Next month is she ain't giving me none. The month after that is, dog, I don't know. I'm about to go step out because, I'm just tired of it. I'm about to go this chick been hollering at me,
You know what? All right, go ahead, dog. Don't do that. I think that's what you need to do. Do it. Yeah, do it. What? That's what you said you need to do. So when you do it, you will find out if it's the right move or not. Because I can tell you the right moves all day long. But when you got to make some of that decision yourselves.
You right, but morally, I ain't about to tell you to go do it. I ain't about to be like,
what's moral? Man, look.
You want to do that? Do it.
You think you ain't getting no sloppy knobby? So, hey, you want some sloppy knobby? Go get some.
I'm sorry. I'm going back to Mike's to the first, 0 to 100. Yo, 0 to 100, dog. Is she really giving you sloppy knobby, or is it you just ain't got none in the past 2 weeks and you a little upset about it? That's me. I ain't gonna tell you, dog. You feel like you need to go get it? Go get it.
Well, don't be coming to me for no information. You come to me with information. Whatever you say you need to do, I'm gonna be like, go for it, skipper.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Let me know how it turns out.
Yeah, man. I might want to join you next time. Hey, gonna get me some.
So is it that you just don't want that responsibility as a friend? Or do you think that you as a man, we should just not be confined in one another with stuff like that?
No, not that. I just think, listen, we all know the answers that we need to solve our problems. 90% of the time.
I agree.
Because every time somebody ever brought a problem to me, they always tell me the symptoms. It's all like sort of like our question the other day. The young lady, she went through all these things. Do they want submission? Do they want head 5 times a week? Do they want me to cook? I just want him to tell me what he needs from me. He needs you. You keep saying you ended it with what he really wants. He wants you.
That's right.
You have the answer to what we give all this smoke. Smoke screen, submissive, smoke screen, head, smoke screen, cook for him. Does he just need me? Yes, you know he do. You been knew that. But here's the thing. I ain't gonna do that because I don't want to sing. It's almost like what we talked about that time. Why women never apologize for things. It's probably that's all he probably want. All he probably wants is an apology. All he probably wants you to say when you mess up is, you know what, babe? I'm sorry, my fault. Let me give you some of this sloppy knowledge. That would be the best he ever had. Because he ain't never had it with an apology.
Whoa.
He ain't never had it with, you know what I'm saying?
With an apology?
Yeah.
That's a hell of an apology.
I'm so sorry. You know what? I know how I can make you feel better. How you make me feel better. Go get a towel.
Yo! I'm not fooling with y'all. Inside joke.
Oh my God, man. Sometimes y'all stupid.
Go get 2. Because you need to wipe your face. Oh, sorry. That was inside joke. We got to quit with the inside jokes. Yo. Okay. I completely forgot my point. What I was going to say. What was that?
All right. We're going next topic.
No,
we keep talking about this, man.
Yo, no, because I'm gonna get me wrong. I'm with you.
And only I keep saying slopping up because the young lady brought it up 5 times a week. Now, why did you say 5 times a week? So you know what you need to do.
Right? But, okay, and I got that.
That's what I'm saying. People answer their own questions.
It's true. And to your point, this is, instead of saying, dude, go out and get your sloppy toppy from old girl over here instead of your wife, my thing is, as your boy to hold you accountable.
Hold on,
To
Ty.
hold you accountable.
I only said that when you say, man, I'm about to go out here and step out and get some.
Because that's what people think. That's what some dudes think.
No, if you say that, then you know what? Sometimes I need to let you hear what you just said out loud. Yeah, go ahead out there and do that. And make you look at me like, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, go on out there, dog. Do it.
Nah, but and some people don't
Kill
take
yourself.
it. Some people don't take it as a harm. Some people go like, "Oh, all I need was validation, so I'm about to go do it."
Well, go do it. You get it right.
Instead of me as your boy and as your partner, and that's just me again. And I'm not responsible for your relationship, but at the same time, me as your boy and your partner, I'm gonna go, dog. Man, go talk to your wife, man. You tripping, dog. You tripping. That's the advice I'm gonna give you. I ain't got to tell you.
Now, hold on. Now, that would be my first thing. Like, dog, I ain't trying to hear all that. Just go on back. You need to go on back and get that straight with your wife, dog. You ain't paying me. You don't pay me for this, man. Look, I just got no nonsense with that crap, man. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear that. Woe is me. I don't want to hear that, man. Either you're a victim or you're a victim in this situation, man. What you gonna do? You want your marriage or you don't? Because they're the only damn two choices I ever made in my life.
Right.
I don't care about what my daddy done did, what my brother done did, what my uncles, what my brother-in-law, what my dad. I don't give a damn about what none of them done did in they married. I do know I make a decision every time. Do I want to be married or do I not want to be married? And what do I need to do? And guess what? I done been all kinds of counselors, preachers, drug dealers, pimps, tricks. Ain't none of them got the answer. I always got the answer.
Okay.
That's what I believe. That's just what I believe. I just believe that. So when you come to me for information, I'm gonna give you all the information I ever had that's been working for me. You wanna know how I've been married 19 years? I decided to stay married 19 years.
Just that easy.
It's that easy.
When I come down to a decision, it's whether I do or whether I don't.
Now you ask me, well, have you ever thought about leaving? Hell yeah.
Every day.
5 times a week.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't have the answers for other people's problems. They do. You got the answer to your own problem.
And I get it. So I'm debating you because I know I've been there, and I know I have had people come to me as well as being there, and I know there's times where I feel like, yo, I just want to talk to somebody and just have somebody hear me out and just validate whether I'm going crazy in this piece, dog.
Okay.
And it's not that I want you to solve my life's issues, but it's just like, yo, dog. It's like sometimes I just need to hear.
You know what? If we in the car and somebody start talking to me like that, man, I'm just gonna keep driving until we get to the strip club.
Hey, that could be a solution.
And then, hey, I'm just be like, now what was you saying, dog?
Because the solution could be, dog, I realized, dog, you just had some stuff to get off your mind.
Yeah,
to get it off your mind, we went to the strip club. We went to the gun range. We went to play golf. We went to do whatever the case may be. And now that you done got, dog, you feel better? Want to go back home? All right, bet. You ain't said nothing, but all you did was, dog, we done went to X, Y, and Z. I'm taking you back home.
I'm gonna hook him up. Hook him up. If he keep talking that track, I'm gonna call. I said, man, look, she bad. She an Uber driver, and she couldn't pick you up because you gotta get the hell out of my car. She fine, boy. You got to pay her though.
He said you gotta pay.
She ain't coming off my Uber account. No, sir. Give her 5 stars. Get out of here, man.
So you don't think the women's process, and I say it's the women's process because this is what women do. Even Mike said it so. The women's process of talking to their homegirls does them any good into staying in their marriage or in their relationship.
Man, I have no idea what women do, man. I have no idea, man. I don't even know what the hell they be talking about sometimes, man. I don't know what they talking about when they talking directly to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what a group I'm talking about. I can't even understand one of them. You know, so I ain't finna try. That's like group. No, man, that's like a new sign language.
Speaking Chinese.
I don't know. I don't know what women do, man. Because when I hear women talk, all I hear a lot of times is a whole bunch of complaining and a whole bunch of sympathizing. And guess what that does to me? That drives me crazy.
Okay.
I mean, I need somebody to be like, boo, you crazy. You stupid. I need somebody to step up and be like, no, this is what you do. I can't sit here. And yeah, I was there too. And
But there are women who do. That's my point. There are women who. I said my wife got a friend who does that, and so why shouldn't you have a boy who does that? Yo, bruh, you crazy? Dog, shut up, go home. Dog, shut up. Like you said, shut up, go home. Suck it, dog. I don't want to hear no more. Shut up, go home.
I don't know.
That's my advice to you. Shut up, go home, cause you crazy, dog. You tripping.
Yeah.
You tripping.
Yeah.
You tripping, dog. You done came over here 5 times this week, talking about.
We ain't women. We ain't got to do it. We ain't got to have what they have.
No, you're right. I'm agreeing with you. We ain't gotta have what they have, but I do believe that sometimes you got to get it because, dog, we go crazy. Like we don't talk to nobody. We don't even go get professional help. You mentioned professional help. We don't even go get professional help.
We don't even go to
But here's the deal. But that was one of my things. If you ain't willing to do that, dog, don't. Because I can't handle all that dealing with you and your woman. Let me tell you something, man. Something happened to me a long time ago, man. Just taught me this, man. One of my partners, man. Now he had a couple women, and they was crazy. They always fight. You know what I'm saying, man? And I made the mistake of, well, first of all, she had a knife. And that was the first mistake. And when I saw her with the knife, I like grabbed it like, hey, chill out, what you doing? No, you can't. And so here's one thing. Here's when I grabbed that girl, and mind you, I was trying to keep from stabbing my homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's what that girl remembered. I grabbed her.
Mm.
I stepped in. And guess what? 2 days later, she was pregnant by him. They had another baby. Now, all she knows is I grabbed her, and don't you ever put your hands on me again. That's what she remembered. Now, he done had babies and babies with her. You see what I'm saying? So I don't step into people's quarrel. No.
Okay.
I ain't getting involved in all that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let nobody kill each other. But as far as what you want from me, I ain't got the answer to your problem. You do. You got it. Just my thing is, matter of fact, squash everything I just said. Go on in there and knock that back out. you knock that back out one time, everything will be all right. That's what I learned. Be still.
Sound like that could be a man code.
That's what I learned.
So what say you, Mike? You've been kind of quiet. What say you, Mike?
I mean, I started off the whole thing. I just, in regards to the topic, just guys, get a circle. For me, that's what I say. You know, you should have somebody to bounce positive and negative off. And as you've heard from the table, you don't want to be that negative Ned who's always bringing the bitter. You know, have ideas, you know, the good stuff and the bad stuff, but have a circle that you can bounce ideas off of, you know, with your pals, with your boys, because that, to me, helps you round yourself out healthy.
Man, you got a doctorate, man. You got a hood doctorate. You just did your dissertation, man, for Hood University.
For Hood University. You just did your dissertation for Hood University.
Hey, man, if I didn't know you, man, you told me you was a doctor, man, I'd be like, I believe.
Nah, but I did stay at the Holiday Inn last night.
He's stupid. Oh. He's stupid.
Oh, my
He's
God.
stupid. Yo. Let's move on, Joe. What's man code? What is man code? Somebody tell me what's man code.
What did we say man code? I forgot.
Man code.
So one.
Go ahead.
You remember?
All right, yeah.
Oh, let's go, doctor.
So you have problems. So if your boy's having a problem, and
Is that man code?
well, no, if he's doing something that ain't right.
Oh, when do
he's
you
got a
cut your
problem.
boy off?
When do you cut your boy off? That's
There
it.
we go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Man
you.
code. When you cut your boy off?
When you cut your boy off. First, You give that heads up. Hey, there's something ain't right there.
Now let's put it in context. Now we talk about if let's say one of your partners is doing something negative. You name it. Throw some topics.
He in the crew. He keep coming to the crew complaining because he gonna kick him out. No, I'm joking.
That's
I'm
a good one.
gonna tell you. Yeah, you better get
Too many
together.
times complaining.
You can't come around me complaining too much, man. My bank account ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't making my bank account bigger by bringing me your problems.
You right. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Hey, look, my bank account ain't that big to handle your problems, and you ain't helping my bank account get bigger with your problems. So you got to go.
You got 3 times. Not even 3. You got technically 2.5. So not even with problems, but in general.
So what do you do first?
In a code within your circle,
Just negative situations. Just
bruh.
Yeah.
If you doing something out of pocket,
Yeah.
you get a heads up first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm warning you. I'm giving you a heads up. This is what you're doing. Just letting you know. Da 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 da.
Bring it to your attention.
Bringing it to your attention.
Y'all so harsh.
No, just
You said I'm warning you.
Nah,
man,
I'm bringing it to your attention, bro.
First time, just bring it to your attention.
Okay, bro. Let me holler at you real quick. See, y'all don't. Let me holler.
I'm bringing it to your attention.
Let me holler at you real quick.
Okay.
Man, the other day, what's up with that, dog? That ain't.
There you go.
That ain't.
It's a heads up.
Hey, I don't know about all that, man. We need to get that. You need to get that on the wraps, dog, cause that ain't good, dog. That's it. That's number one.
That's number one.
That's a good heads up.
Number 2 is the warning, which is what I would say was the warning, bro.
Hey, dog.
Told you
this
one
what
time.
we talked about. I was telling you about this last.
I told you.
I told you once.
I tried to told you.
Yeah, I told you, dog. Now I'm telling you right now, dog. Hey, ain't gonna be too many more of them. I'm just telling you right now, dog. Hey, you know what? I'm done. I ain't saying that no.
3.
There's gonna be some furniture moving. Or I mean, at that 3, if the furniture don't move, you will never sit in my furniture again. Cause it's like, hey,
Because you blatantly being disrespectful.
yeah, you being disrespectful.
You
man.
blatantly being disrespectful.
You didn't adhere to the heads up. You didn't listen to the warning. That's it.
Yeah.
So pretty much is you being
That's the
disrespectful
cutoff.
and you're intentionally being disrespectful. So there is no longer any more heads up. There's no longer any more warnings. Bruh, I can't deal with you being in my circle. I can't deal being with it. Bro, you mentioned something earlier about how can you show your kids one thing but still deal with another. So if you sitting there dealing with a situation and your boy is out of pocket and you done gave him a heads up, however, you done telling your kids.
Don't be hanging around the wrong folks and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my point exactly. I got kids to raise. My kids watch everything I do. And if I got some out of pocket dudes that's just out the pocket, and I'm trying to tell my kids, you need to watch who you hanging with. Well, my kids watching me too. Like,
That's right.
Why you hang with that dude? Why you hang with so and so? They don't look too, somebody lying. Either you or them.
And they usually say birds of a feather flock together.
That's what they say.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Exactly.
So if your boy is out of pot, so does that include stepping out? If your boy is stepping out, do you usually say, yo, heads up, bro? I ain't part of that, Joe. Don't. Well, we talking about that the other day too.
You mean like a threesome?
No. We were talking about that the other day. We were talking about somebody who sat there and we was like, yo, is he talking to another chick? Like around us? Like, do you do that? Like, no. Like, do you call your brother out and be like, yo, bro, don't do that? Like we was talking about that the other day. Like, do you talk? Like, are you talking to another chick? Warning, don't do that around me, bro, because that's just not that ain't cool. I mean, that's not. Oh, sorry. Heads up.
Heads up.
Heads up. Don't do it. You come back around again and you sitting over there and you talking or you texting or whatever the case may be. It's like warning, bro. Don't do that around me, bro. Because I don't need, like you said, I don't need my girl coming here. She wondering, because you talking to somebody now, she think I'm doing it, or my kids see you doing it, and they think or we out and about and somebody walking. Yeah, we out and about. We at the club, and all of a sudden, one of my girls' homegirls will walk in and they see you talking to somebody. They think I'm talking to somebody, and now I got to go, bro. We can't even hang out no more. We can't, because now you got me looking like Boo Boo the newborn fool because of what you over here doing. I already gave you a heads up. I gave you a warning. I gave you a heads up, bro. That's cool what you're doing. It's not cool. I mean, it's not cool
It's
what
not
you're
cool.
doing. It's not cool what you're doing. You might want to hold tight off that.
You going about your business.
Yeah, hold tight off that. Second time is the warning, bro. Don't. Yeah, next time we go, you can't do that, right, man, bro. And the third time, bro, I can't. We can't hang out no more.
That's right. It's cold.
Right, that's cold, man.
Cold.
That's
Man,
cold.
go.
You got three. You got three. You got three. That's it. 3, man. But you gotta let them know. You gotta give them an example.
Mm-hmm.
After you let them know them two times, then they know it. They being disrespectful. And when they disrespect, you got to handle that with respect.
Flat out.
And I respect you enough to let you slide. Go ahead, dog. Go on, walk.
2 steps to the left.
Yep.
2 steps to the left.
Okay. I'm with you.
Is that
It's
mean-
coach stand.
To
Bang.
the left, to the left. That's 2 steps to the left. The
No.
Beyonce song. To the left.
Dog.
That's
Two
2
different
steps.
things.
We
Two
already
totally
talked
different
about.
I just
First
know
of
y'all
all,
ain't quote no Beyonce.
I was about to say, dog.
2 steps.
We
to
about
the
to have
left,
a
to the left,
whole
to the left.
nother man code of you shall not quote a Beyonce song in the man cave.
No, man, you the one saying take 2 steps to the left,
I
man.
said 2 steps to the left, dog. I ain't saying nothing about no Beyonce.
To the left, to the left. Who?
Bruh.
To the left,
We
to the
could-
left.
Hey, that's also, what's that song? To the right, to the right, to the.
Oh,
what's that?
Cha
the
Cha,
little-
something.
Yeah, one of them.
One of them.
I don't even, but I wasn't quoting no Beyonce, bro.
I don't know, man. It sounded like you was quoting Beyonce, man.
I thought that's what he was. I was about to say, yo, bro, we about to.
It sounded like you was putting another ring on or something, man. I don't know what you was saying, man. It was I don't even know what the songs is. Oh man, that's man code. You cannot do that, man. I almost threw this cup at you, man. Man, I almost threw this cup at you, man. Don't what, man. I gotta go, man.
I'm not fooling with y'all because there was no Beyonce in here until he just did that. And
Now Beyonce all over the place.
yeah,
Bounce it.
yeah, that's what his B stand for in this cup. Beyonce.
Hey, bye. Y'all got to go. We out here. Show over with. Out here talking about my cups.
He got Beyonce on all his glasses.
That cup stand for beer.
Yo, it's about that time, y'all. Y'all have been in here for another episode of Millionaire M.A.N.
there
Cave.
it is.
There
Y'all
it
hear the timer going off. The show is done. The show is over. We will see y'all next week. Man Code, Man Cave. Don't forget to submit your questions, ladies. Peace.
Peace.
2020.
When they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talk, so we gon' take it.